Hey there, today I'll be showing my design matrix for seating arrangements for the class ALA100. Let me go ahead and start my screen share with you. Stop one. There we go. This is my design matrix for the same. As you can see, the first bench right here, which is a public bench, which is like super long, which I found in our locality. It is made out of I believe steel rebars bent into shape, which can easily be made out of recycled rebars or scrap rebars as well. That is why it gets a 9 for environmental impact, 8 for sustainability. It is kind of a public bench which is like super long, so a lot of people can sit on it. So it gets a 9 for social impact. It does the job, so gets 8 in function. It looks super nice, so gets a 10 there. It's not super safe because you could get your finger stuck between the rebars, so that is not really nice. Cost would be high if you're using new rebars, but if you're recycling stuff, then it's cheaper then. The second would be the tree bench, like which is a bench made around a tree. Um, it wouldn't be that comfortable because it's a flat surface, and then the cost would be quite effective because it's made out of concrete. You can just pour concrete on it, and it would be done in like no time. Environmental impact, that gets a 6 because it's made of concrete. It is pretty safe because it's hard to get hurt using this bench. It's not that sustainable because of the concrete. It does create a social impact because there are a lot of benches around this area, so a lot of people could gather around. Function, it solves the job, so it gets a 9. It looks pretty nice, so it gets a 9 there as well. Then there's this planter bench that I saw at the ASU campus. It gets a 5 for comfortability because I believe this wouldn't be that comfortable. It gets a 7 for cost because it looks kind of expensive to make this because I believe this is stainless steel. Environmental impact, if it's stainless steel, it wouldn't be as environment friendly, but it could be environment friendly because you don't have to replace it over and over again. Safety, it's not that safe again with the same issue because if there's a thorn or something around there from a plant, it could hurt you, or you could probably get your finger stuck between the slits in the bench. Sustainability, it gets a 6 unless you're using recycled stainless steel, which is pretty hard to do. Social impact, it gets an 8 because it's on campus. It can accommodate a lot of people. Function, it solves the job, but it's I mean, not that much. Aesthetic, it looks nice. It would be better if they were like all together, but it still looks nice, so it gets a 9. This is a bench which I found on a bike path facing the river. It gets a 3 on comfortability because it's completely made out of concrete. I don't believe it would be that comfortable. Cost would be pretty cheap because you just have to pour concrete on it. That's easy. And then environmental impact 8 again because of concrete. Safety, it's pretty safe because it's tough to hurt yourself around this bench. Sustainability, it gets a 9 again. You know what, I could change it to 8 because it's still made out of concrete anyway. Social impact, it gets a 7 because it's on a bike path. You could, if you're sitting there, you could meet a lot of other people riding their bikes. Function, it's a 9 because you can use it as a bench. And then there's also this bar where you can lock your bike with. Aesthetics, it's not that pleasing, so I gave it a 5. And there's this normal bench which we have a lot of them around the campus. It wouldn't be that comfortable, so it gets a 6. It's kind of expensive but then you don't have to replace it over and over again, so it gets a 6 as well. Environmental impact, it gets a 5 because I believe nothing from it is recycled. Safety, it's tough to hurt yourself around this bench, so it gets a 9. It's not that sustainable, so it gets a 6. Social impact, it gets a 6 because it's not that big of a bench, so that a lot of people could sit around. It's basically some place you could just rest for 5-10 minutes, and that should be good. Function gets a 7 because it solves the job. It's not that aesthetically pleasing, so it gets a 6 there. Overall, I believe the white bench, I kind of like that a lot. And then my runners up would definitely be the tree bench. With this, I conclude my review of the matrix. I'll stop sharing. Thank you so much. Have a great day.